Hi, welcome back. I am here with a new video to talk about what will happen after Anwar's release. And let me start off by saying I have never been happier with a more poignant set of cards that I have drawn to date. Like literally so cute. Like literally, this is probably the best card that I have shuffled to date. I'm really happy with the cards that turned out because I think each of these cards speaks to Anwar's situation to some level. And this is the first tiers and the second tiers. As you can see, I have previous cards that I have shuffled and drawn in my previous readings, and with my usual style I usually draw a theme card for each tier, and I am very pleased and also very surprised because we have the Four of Swords on both ends. Like, absolutely wow, holy shit. What are the odds of getting the same cards as a theme for two sets of different tarot decks? Let me start off by saying, upon Anwar's release, we have the Six of Wands and the Three of Cups. Both of these are cards of public celebration of victory, whereupon the person is seen as coming out of a difficult situation, coming out of a battle, triumphant and glorious. Which is why on the Six of Wands you see that the man is riding on a beautiful white horse with a wand and a wreath tied to the wand, and the people are cheering. You can't see the people because they're behind the horse. The horse has a pretty ample mane that hid the people, but the people are cheering for him, and he has a smile on his face because he knows that despite what he has been through, he has won. And the Three of Cups here signifies the celebration that he will receive from people who had stood by him. And with the presence of Eight of Pentacles and Knight of Swords, I would say that he's gonna get back to work immediately. He has the zest and the will to get back to work without wasting any more time, because he has spent all that time in prison just waiting for a miracle, which has finally happened. No one thought we'd live to see this day, but yet here we are. I want to draw attention to the Two of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Two of Batons. We have Two of Wands. The baton is actually wand. Two of Wands drawn twice, very much like the Four of Swords, and it ties in very nicely to the Nine of Wands, because you see the Two of Wands is about knowing what you're gonna do and doing everything that you can to get it, which is why the Two of Wands in this set of cards, the man is holding the globe, which symbolizes the world, in his hands. He has what he needs to embark on this journey. And let me say this by saying Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is here to back up his situation by saying you can do it. And imagine, and can you see the sword goes through the king's crown? The sword is saying you're it, you can do it, and you will be absolutely magnificent. And I would like to draw your attention to the Hanged Man. You see, the hanged man is a person who is happy with his stagnancy. He's happy where he is. He doesn't question his current situation in life. He's okay with his routine and he's just really chilling. But in Anwar's situation, the hanged man symbolizes that he accepts what happened to him because he knows that basically evil forces were plotting against him. And in Malay, I think the word for it is pasrah. Anwar is pasrah of what had happened to him, and from this point onwards, upon his release, he is only looking to get back to where he has left off. Now, I want to draw attention to the Tower. The Tower card is a very surprising card. It is a card of unexpected movement. It is a card where also symbolizes blessing in disguise. I think why the Tower is here is because he is gonna go through something, not that he has been through enough. The Tower is here is more like a karmic card, basically, that says everything that has happened to him is actually a blessing in disguise. Because without him being incarcerated by unjust means, it wouldn't be one of the factors that would help in the decision making in the recent general election. We all know that Anwar's incarceration was just a ruse for the now opposition party to keep him and Anwar's power and influence in check before it influences the people. And we know it was a ugly political move. So the Tower here represents that he was in there because he is getting ready for something bigger than life. Right. I want to bring your attention to the Temperance. The Temperance here is saying that he is going to go through a slow rejuvenation because of what he has been through. Keep in mind that he has been hospitalized several times since his incarceration, and the Temperance card ties in very nicely with the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is the card of rest, introspection and rejuvenation. What else reinforces the Four of Swords and Temperance? The Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands and the Four of Swords are very similar in meaning. They are here to say, you have done your battle, now you need to rest. But the presence of Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords indicates that Anwar is not gonna rest. He's gonna get back on his feet. And what else did I miss? High Priestess. We had the High Priestess in my previous daily reading. The High Priestess is a card of knowledge, intuition and secrets. It might be as straightforward as Anwar uncovering secrets about his incarceration and the actual political monopoly behind his incarceration. We don't know what this is. That's between him and the new government to dig in, because there is a lot of inquiry and changes going on with the old government and the people involved in the old government, because, well, they made a shit of our country. And like I said before, I am very happy and very satisfied with this series of cards. And I think that we've got a really good reading for Anwar here. All my blessing and love to Anwar. I hope he has the strength to once again step for the people and lead us to a better Malaysia. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you soon.